Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been an incredibly long time. I've actually gone through and deleted most of my old videos, well, set them to private, because I kind of wanted to start a whole new era on the channel. Um, yeah, just start fresh. I'm mainly going to be streaming over on Twitch. That's where you can find me. I plan to be doing at least 2 streams a week there, and yeah, but I do plan on doing the occasional YouTube video just for fun. In addition to that, I'll also be uploading all of my Twitch streams to YouTube, so if you don't catch them on Twitch, you'll be able to catch them later on YouTube. Anyways, I figured what better way to kick things off than with a game that I've grown up playing, and if you have seen any of my older videos, it's kind of a classic for the channel. They've just done a bunch of updates to it over the past year or so. I haven't really played it in a while, but today's episode is mainly going to be focusing on the Limo, as that is the newest update. They did do some other minor changes. You can look at the change log if you guys would like. I'll link that in the description if I remember to. But the main thing is really just the limo, and then also your brakes will actually apparently start to glow after you overuse them. So we'll have to see if we can see that. So the limo is actually based off of the Gavril Grand Marshal. There's actually only four different variants, excuse me, that I can see. We got our standard variant here, which I'll pull out, and then we've got the V8 Special, which has the horns on it and all that. That's the one I just had out. We'll pull that out again soon. The Flux, which is, I don't know, pretty presidential looking. And this must actually be the presidential one from the looks of it. Nuclear launch code's not included, probably. Anyways, let's fly around. We'll give you a quick tour of the outside of the limo. It's essentially just your standard Grand Marshal, just you know, stretched out, of course. Yeah, let's take a look on the inside. I'm actually gonna open the doors and peek on it to this way. It's pretty neat. It's kind of outdated, but I mean, you know, it's what you'd expect. This car is what is it based from, like the 90s? But yeah, we got, you know, the phone right here, or actually I think that's a controller, and then little radio, some wine glasses, champagne glasses, I believe. The Beam.NG coffee mug, that's pretty cool. Some tasty cola, some fresh tasty juice. And then up front, it's basically your standard Grand Marshal interior, nothing fancy. Alright, I'm just gonna reset here, and we'll try driving her out. Oh my god, I'm flooring it right now. It is slow as crap. It does not like to handle that well. Oh my god, man. This thing's horrendous. Well, we're gonna have to start it off with the good old crash test right at this wall up here. Oh, brakes failed. What are we gonna do? Die, apparently. Let's inspect the damage. Yeah, you know, if you're really skinny, maybe you're fine, but I don't know. I'm kind of fearing for our driver here. I mean, at the very least, he's probably got no knees anymore. It's like Joe Swanson over here. Alright, now that we've crash tested it, I actually want to try something else. Alright, so now that we've crashed this into the wall, we're gonna try something else. We're gonna take this D-Series over here and we're gonna crash it into the limo and see how it fares. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try to just get up to highway speeds. I'm not gonna go crazy, but yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good crash probably. Ooh. Yeah, you know, I'm not a fan of how this limo is faring in these crash tests, to be honest with you. Like, again, I know we're doing kind of high speed, but I mean, yeah, on this side, people are probably fine unless someone's sitting right there. Oh no, you passenger seat, you're dead. But you know, had we got hit on this side, you know, anyone in the back's pretty much done for. Even somehow, like, look, the whole body actually detaches here. I thought that the front end got pushed around, but it's actually right here. I think this part detached from the frame. Alright guys, here we have the V8 special version. It has the horns on it, in addition to the different rims with the white wall tires and the two-tone paint job. It's got the red interior as well. You know, besides that, not much seems to be different. I don't remember this TV being on the last one. Correct me if I'm wrong. But besides that, everything's just about the same. I have this little wing on the back. But yeah, besides that, it's just about the same. Let's move on to the next version. Alright, for some reason it spawned sideways, but anyways, next up we've got the Lux, or the Luxe version. It also has this little fin on the back. It's got some more basic looking rims on it, I guess you could say. Yeah, kind of almost just your classic limo vibes, I guess. Okay, this one's got a different TV picture on. That's pretty cool. I want to see if it changes when you respawn, or no, it's just the different variants have a different picture on it. That's a pretty neat little detail. And yeah, this one's got the all black interior. Alright guys, this is the last variant. This is the Lux Official. It's got the antenna on the back, I would assume for like radio communications with Secret Service and all of that. Besides that, the exterior is pretty much the same. I think the paint job is slightly different. We do have the American flags and no little wing on the back of this one for some reason, probably because the antenna's there. And then this is the picture on the inside. Despite its description of saying it probably doesn't have the launch codes, it really doesn't. I looked around, I'm not seeing any other hidden Easter eggs. You guys can let me know if I missed one. But that's it for all of these variants, but I do have a couple more things I want to do with them. Alright guys, here is my drag variant that I custom made, because you can take any variant of the Grand Marshal and just put the limousine frame on it, and yeah, this is what you get. Alright, let's get lined up here. Enable the trans brake. Go! I'm really not expecting a very good time at all. Let's see what we can get. Oh, that was a weird shift. Oh wow, look at this. You actually have to come up and get your slip now. So this is what we just ran. Alright guys, now I've made a track version of the limo. You know, the standard track version of the Grand Marshal actually isn't bad. It was one of my favorite track cars a while back, I remember. So anyways, we're gonna try taking this on a lap around the course and seeing how it does, I guess. Oh, it's actually quick for a limo. Oh, the understeer is bad though. This thing actually is taking these turns pretty sharp for a limo, man. I gotta say, I am impressed. They should make more variants of the limo. They should make real drag and track versions, because this is sick. That is one thing that I love about this game. It's really like customizable. You can make whatever car that you want, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. You're not just limited to what the game gives you, really. I haven't done enough crashing in this video. Let's get another crash in. Oh man. Was there not a roll cage in there? Because if there was, it did nothing. Let's inspect. I don't think that there was a roll cage from the looks of it. You know, I would say negative on that one. Can we put a cage in this? Hold on, let me actually check that out real quick. I guess that is one drawback of using the limo as a race or a drag variant. So, yeah, just don't crash if you're using this one or you're gonna die. Alright, so the last challenge I have for this limo is I've made a drift variant of it, and we're gonna take it around this drift track here on the West Coast map. Oh man, it's bottoming out already. I'm not the best at drifting in this game, but we'll give this a go. I'm gonna need to switch out of arcade gearbox. There we go. Oh my god, it drifts phenomenally. It's so easy to get the back end out. And if you hit your brake, it just immediately stops the slide and you can save it. Again, I'm terrible at drifting and I'm doing pretty well. This is better than any drift car I've ever built. It's so controllable. Look at this. I mean, it barely fits on the track, but if you can keep it in between the lines, then you're meant. Oh man, that was a bit of a hit. Okay, now we're getting a little rough now. But you guys get the point. This thing is a sick drift car. We've got one last thing to do with the limo before we end the video. Okay guys, so it turns out that there actually is a scenario for the limo, and I did not know about it, so I lied. I've actually got two more things to do because I've got a surprise at the end of the video after this. Okay, I've got it now. Here are the rules. So we gotta get the most points by parking in each parking space as quickly as possible. You can get up to 20 points per parking depending on your orientation and position inside the parking spot. If you finish before time runs out, you'll get 1 point per remaining second. You can flip your car upright up to 3 times but lose 5 points each time. When a marker has an arrow inside, you have to park the matching orientation. Good luck. Okay, we've made it out. Now, I think that's the end. We didn't do that good, but we at least made it through. And you know what? There's not that much damage. It'll all buff out. It's all in the name of good service. We got our client where they needed to go. So I'm happy with it. And now for the final surprise. Alright, it wouldn't be a proper Beam video without throwing some cars off some cliffs. So, we're at the top of the cliff mountain here, and we're about to throw both of these cars off together. But first I wanted to show you just how much bigger the Limo actually is, because look at this, they're starting in the same spot, but it's literally just about twice as long. It's actually crazy. But without further ado, let's get ready to watch these cars fly. I'm just gonna send them off together. I wanted to see how they would fare in comparison to each other. So yeah, let's just floor it. Look at them go. Alright, now we gotta just watch them. They're falling down together. I was worried that they wouldn't, and that it was going to be hard for me to watch them. Maybe in this type of crash, the Limo will hold up better because it's got more of a body to it. Oh, you know, okay, there's the fire. Oh, and here comes the other one. I don't think the other car is on fire. I think only the Limo caught on fire. See if the sand stops it. Alright, now let's flip it back over. I want to look at it. You know, compared to the Limo, I don't think this one did as bad. It's still recognizable-ish as a car. This thing is just an actual pastry. This thing is flattened. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my little review of the Limo and my return to YouTube. Let me know what videos you guys want to see. I'm really down to do whatever. Like I said, I'm mainly going to be on Twitch. I plan to be streaming at least once a week, but I'm really hoping to do a good 2 streams a week. And you know, it's just going to be at random times. I'm really not going to be able to commit to anything too scheduled for now with my work schedule. But yeah, and then every once in a while I'm going to upload the occasional video. So let me know what things you guys want to see streamed. Let me know what things you guys want to see as a video. And yeah, look for my Twitch as well as my Discord in the description. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.